Hey, it's Dave from Tesla Hire WA, and the day has finally arrived. Today I'm taking my 2021 Tesla Model 3 down to get window tinting and ceramic coating put on, and I can't wait. So let's go get it done. Okay, so I'm heading down to Tinting in Mandurah to get my tinting done and the ceramic coating put on. But I thought I would do a video of this because prior to actually booking this in and getting it done, I had heaps of questions about what's the best option to do for tinting, as well as what's the best option to do for paint protection. There are heaps of options out there available. You can get vinyl all over the entire car. You can get PPF or paint protection film applied to the car. You can get ceramic coating, which is what I'm getting, and each of them have different pros and cons for them. So for example, vinyl doesn't last as long as PPF, and PPF, paint protection film, will protect the paint a whole lot better. So it's kind of like a plastic that you can actually heat up so that any scratches on your car, just by applying a heat gun, the scratches will actually come out of it, which is pretty awesome. But for my car to get PPF installed was going to cost around about $6,000 or $7,000. So I decided that as much as I do love the car and do want to keep it protected, that's a whole lot of money to invest in it. So I looked at vinyl wraps as well, and they are good in that you could change the color of the car. You can make whatever color you want. The longevity of them is not as good as PPF. So for example, PPF, depending on which way you go, might get you around about 7 years of protection, after which time it probably needs to be removed and then another coat reinstalled. 7 to 10 years, some of them say. Whereas vinyl is really only a much shorter term solution that might be around about 3 years, 3 to possibly 5 years, but from what I've read, more around the 3-year mark. So I also looked into ceramic coating and got in touch with some people who have had ceramic coating put on their Model 3s. And I decided to go down the path of ceramic coating because of the balance between the protection that it offers and also the value proposition. It's not as expensive. So when I was looking at ceramic coating, the market leader from everything I read as far as quality is concerned is OptiPro Plus. Sorry, I should say OptiCoat Pro Plus. And it's meant to be the best material available, offers the best protection. Just all in all, from what I've read, everyone rates it extremely highly. So in looking into it, it's around about $1,400 to have my car coated in OptiCoat Pro Plus. I then looked into some other options and found that my local Tinting in Tinting Mandurah down here, in addition to doing tinting, of course, they also do ceramic coating. So I got in touch with them to find out what coating they have. Now, they don't use OptiCoat Pro Plus, they use what I assume is their own brand or their own product that is used across Tinting franchisees. And I couldn't really find a lot of details as to exactly what it does include and how it compares directly to OptiCoat Pro Plus. However, a few things that I did come across is the hardness rating, which is a 9, which is very hard, which means it's very strong and will protect the paint well. But also it comes with a lifetime warranty. So I was weighing up whether I just get my tinting done at Tinting Mandurah and then get my ceramic coating done elsewhere. Tinting on its own is about various prices, but around about $550 for the spec that I wanted to get. And ceramic coating with the OptiCoat Pro Plus was going to be, like I said, about $1,400. So I was going to be into it for around about $2,000. But Tinting Mandurah have a package option available where they do the tinting and they also do their ceramic coating outside and also inside as well to help protect the fabric on the chairs and dash and everything. And that package is $1,000. So I looked at that and I thought, for $1,000 I've got tinting and ceramic coating done, and I've got a lifetime warranty from a franchisee, and a franchise that's been around for a very long time. So Whether or not the product is as good as OptiCoat Pro, I suppose I will know eventually one day, or I might never know. But the long and the short of it is, for $1,000 instead of $2,000, I'll get the tinting and ceramic coating done. And I figure if it has any issues or I've got any concerns, it's covered by a lifetime warranty for as long as I own the car. So if there is an issue, they'll get it resolved and it'll be fixed without any dramas, or at least that's what I'm expecting based on their warranty. So that's exactly what I decided to do. I'm heading down to Mandurah Tinting today. I'm going to leave it with them for the day. They're going to tint all the side windows, they're going to tint the rear windscreen as well, and they're going to apply the ceramic coating inside and out. And at the end of the day today, or maybe tomorrow, we'll see how they go, I will pick up my car and be extremely excited to see just how it comes up. So once it's all done, I'll be sure to show you what the end result looks like, but what I'm hoping for is that the paint on the outside will come up with a really nice shine, that it'll bead water really well and make it a lot easier to wash, and that the tinting will look absolutely awesome. So stay tuned and we'll get a look at the finished product really soon. Okay, so I've just dropped my car off, I've taken my electric scooter to get back home, and with the exception of one small rain shower, I made it home safe and sound and not too wet, thankfully. Okay, so while I wait the day out for my car to get tinted and ceramic coating applied to it, I thought I'd give you a little bit more information from my research and what I found when looking into OptiCoat Pro Plus and also the Tinting ceramic coating products. So this is certainly beyond my realm of expertise, and if I get anything wrong, please add a comment below and feel free to correct me. But from what I found, OptiCoat Pro Plus uses silicon carbide, whereas Tinting advised me that their ceramic coating uses silicon carbide and silicon dioxide. Now, why that's a better option than just silicon carbide on its own, I don't know, and I don't even know whether it is or not. But if this is an area of your expertise and you know better than I do about this, and you can tell me one is better than the other or both is better than one, add a comment below and let me know, because I wasn't able to find out online whether one or the other or both together is better or worse than one or the other. Another thing I found from my research is that the Tinting ceramic coating that they use has a hardness rating of 9, like I mentioned earlier. And from what I found, a bunch of other ones have a hardness rating of 7 or 8. So I'm assuming, given that we're putting something on top of the paint to try and protect it, that a higher hardness rating is going to be better. The other reason for having a ceramic coating applied to my car is to make it easier to clean. So ceramic coatings are hydrophobic, so they repel the water, so that if it's out in the rain or if you spray it with a hose, it should bead really, really well, and that just runs straight off. So when it comes time to wash the car, it should be a whole lot easier to keep it clean, which is something I'm certainly keen on, because I rent the car out on TeslaHireWA.com, and I like to make sure that whenever anyone comes to pick the car up, it's absolutely immaculate inside and out. So by having the ceramic coating applied, I'm hoping that it's going to make it much easier for me to keep it clean and just give it a quick wash down before people come to pick up the car, and it should be good to go. Just a couple of things to bring to your attention in case you're considering getting a ceramic coating applied to your car, or PPF or vinyl wrapping. Like I mentioned at the start, PPF really is the top level, as far as I'm concerned, of protecting your car, because if someone runs a key down the side or if a stone bangs into it, generally the plastic from the PPF will actually prevent the actual paint and the car from being damaged. Now, obviously if it's a massive rock and it's going to dent the car or whatever, then PPF can't protect it from that. But little stone chips or running a key down the side or things like that, a lot of those can be protected by PPF because it is a plastic. And so they simply heat up the plastic, and any scratches or minor chips and things like that simply disappear away. Now, I've obviously opted for a ceramic coating, which hopefully will protect the paint and make it easier to wash the car, but it's not going to protect it from stone chips. So if stones are getting picked up from the car while I'm driving, or picked up from a car in front and hit into my car, it's not going to protect from that. So if you're thinking, oh, I'll get ceramic coating and it'll protect it as well as PPF, it's not going to do that. But that's a price that I'm willing to accept for the price difference between $7,000-ish for a full PPF film applied to the entire car versus about $1,000 for tinting and ceramic coating that I'm getting. So now all there is to do is wait the day out. I expect to get a call this afternoon from them to let me know that it's all ready to go, or they may well hold it overnight because outside today it's pretty humid and pretty rainy, so it might take a little bit longer for it to all set. And I've said to them, if they want to keep it overnight and that's going to give a better result, I'm totally fine with that. But for now, I'll get on with my work for the day and I'll wait their phone call to go and pick it up and show you guys how it's turned out. Okay, it's the next day and I've just rocked up to come and pick up the Tesla because I wanted to keep it overnight so the tinting could all set. And so now I'm going to get the first glimpse at how the car has turned out. So let's head straight down to the workshop at the back and see what the window tinting and the ceramic coating all looks like. All right, it looks pretty good. Okay, so tinting looks nice and dark. So as you can see, front tint is lighter than the back tint. It's a little bit hard to see in this light actually, but that's because of legal requirements. Front tint's got to be a little bit lighter, so I went for the darker tint on the back. As far as the ceramic coating is concerned, it's come up pretty nice. It looks pretty smooth, pretty slick. Oh, that back window tint looks sensational. Okay, so let's have a look what the inside looks like. Obviously we've had the treatments applied to the seats and the carpets and the dash and all that kind of stuff. So it's all looking pretty nice to me, but I suppose time will tell as to how it actually looks once we're out in good light and stuff. But to me, it's looking pretty sweet. Okay, so I've just picked my car up from the tinting shop and I think personally it looks sensational. The dark tinting just comes up beautifully against the dark silver metallic, they call it, of the car. So yeah, I think it looks awesome. As far as the ceramic coating is concerned, can't really tell a lot. I imagine when it rains next or the car gets wet, I will notice, I'm hoping I'll notice it'll bead more and it'll be easier to clean. But all in all, I've picked it up. I think the car looks great. I'll try and get some good photos and video footage so that we can see the actual end result to see how it's come up for real. They did mention that because of the weather, it's quite humid here at the moment. It'll take a little while longer for the tinting to fully dry, so don't put the windows up and down for a couple of weeks. Sorry, not a couple of weeks, a couple of days. And it will all settle down between now and then. So all in all, a positive experience. Really happy with how it all looks, and yeah, can't wait for the tinting to settle down and to spend some more time driving the car. So that's it. That is the experience of getting tinting and ceramic coating done on the car. If you've got any questions about products used or where I went or how much it cost or anything like that, by all means add a comment below and let me know your questions. If you've got anything that you picked up that I got wrong, by all means feel free to correct me. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. As per usual, if you're interested in hiring out this brand new 2021 Tesla Model 3, head to teslahirewa.com, and either way, I'll see you in the next one.